Hey, what's up with it? It's your boy Casey Mack, just out here in this rain. And man, we got a bad cold front that done came in. Well, for Texas it's bad, it's like 46 degrees. I don't like all that cold. You know what I'm saying? I like it just in about 70. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Sharif. I'm a tropical kind of brother. You know what I'm saying? But we surviving though. But I just wanted to make a little video because I know it's a little rough out here in this industry. Some challenges out here. A lot of people that's living off the load boards, they struggling. Man, they like giving people half what they used to give. But I'm gonna say like a lot of other people say, you don't have to take it. But I guess when that's the best you can get, I guess you just feel like, well, I gotta take it. You know, but it's still up to you. If everybody turned it down, everybody turned them loads down, they gonna have to come up on the price. They don't have a choice. They're not losing money. They don't have much invested. Brokers don't have much invested. I mean, if they have a big staff, then yeah, they gotta pay staff. But if they got a big staff, they done already made so much money in their time of existence, so they can withstand it. But all these one truck and two truck truck carriers can't stand it, so make them deal with it by saying no, turn it down. But I guess that's where when people tell you, when you go start your trucking company, have $20,000 or $30,000 before you even start, because stuff like this. So if you just go out there, put your last on the down payment and the rest in the to have a full tank, and then you go lease on to somebody, you might go through something. Now, if you lease on to somebody, they may be keeping you going. But if you just put your last on the truck, insurance, fuel, and all your little fees to get started, get your authority and everything, and then you don't have no more money, you got maintenance. You hear about that. Maintenance gonna happen. Breakdowns gonna happen. Then you got up and down, like now. So you gotta be a hustler in this game. Trucking costs too much money to be playing with. You gotta be serious, and you gotta have you some cash and some credit. I mean, if you got enough cash, you don't need credit, but it's good to have the credit, because then you can get your truck fixed and get back on the road and pay the the debt back with the money that you go make when you get back on the road. You keep your cash. But the key to surviving in this type of storm is having your own customers. Go directly to the shippers. I hear people talking about that, but a lot of carriers are not salespeople. You hear a lot of people say, I don't like selling stuff. But I say we all salespeople. In life, you have to sell your way through life. So you either a good salesperson or you a terrible salesperson, but you are a salesperson, because in order to get anywhere, you gotta talk. You gotta talk for it, or you just get talked out of what you got. So man, go get your direct customers. Go to the shippers. Let them know what you're doing, and try to be dedicated to haul their freight. Get as much of their freight as you can, and it's a good chance they'll keep you with a steady flow of income that will be decent. And that's bottom line. Get your own customers. I've been dedicated to a shipper, for since like July, and then but I'm just now coming back. It's been a month and a half since I've been running. I've been through some things, so but it's all good though. Able to survive. That's what it's about, being able to survive. Because middle of September, my father passed away, so I took a couple of weeks off, which That's another thing. Stuff happens with your family. You got to be able to take a week or two off and still be able to survive. Then when I came back, my air pressure wouldn't build up. And then I called the mechanic that I normally deal with, and he was slow to respond and barely responding, and so that threw me off for about a whole nother week. Then I got with this other company. They came and they diagnosed. It took them a day or two to get there. They diagnosed there was a compressor, the air compressor, and so then they got out there, I guess in another day or so, and fixed it. Didn't solve the problem. There go another week. That's 4 weeks. Then compressor it still didn't work. Air pressure still didn't build up after the compressor was changed. So that's $3,000 for nothing. Then they started saying, oh, it's the dryer, the air dryer. But I told them, no, change the governor. The air governor, I had that same problem before. The air pressure wasn't building up. I changed the governor. It worked. So I said, no, we're not going to go to the dryer. The dryer, they started with the most expensive. Then they want to go to the second most expensive. So these mechanics, you got to watch them because they scheme. They be scheming. They don't want to help you. They just want to create more bigger jobs for themselves. So I said, no, I had this problem before. It was the governor. Changed the governor. It's already warranted and everything. So they say, okay, we're going to send you as long as it's warranted, we'll take care of it. So I sent them the invoice. So a mechanic went to my dealership, showed them the invoice, swapped parts, came back, did it. Boom. Now you got, they said it's working. So, okay, cool. So now that's in the fifth week. That probably took a few days in that fifth week. The middle of the week, boom, I'm up and rolling. Then I had some issues at the house. I ain't gonna go into that, but had some issues. So I was gonna get started back that Thursday. Something was going on, so that kind of messed up my Thursday and Friday. So now I just got back started on the 6th week. So I had 5 weeks, no money, no income. And thank God I got other things going on, and that I can make money somewhere else. I sell real estate, I sell life insurance, and I save my money. I don't just go blowing money every time I get paid. So all that helps. But now that my compressor, the air pressure building up, everything fine. Now I get an invoice from this mechanic, this little company. They use contract mechanics, and I guess they get the business and then they contract the work out to the different contractors. So I get an invoice, $1,200 for the air dryer. So now I gotta call this lady and tell her, hey, we didn't fix no air dryer. I never authorized the air dryer to be changed. So you got to watch these mechanics. I'm not paying for no air dryer, and I don't want them touching my truck no more neither. So it is what it is. I didn't authorize it. We have no conversations about it, verbally or through messages, text messages. I text her, is the mechanic going to be able to go do that governor today? Yes, he is. Everything was about the governor. The only time that air dryer came up is when she said, it's probably the air dryer. It's the air dryer. And I said, no, we're going to try that governor. We're going to try that because I'm not already spent $3,000. So we're not finna do that. Because now I'm not knowing if I even want to deal with y'all because y'all diagnosed this problem wrong. So I don't know if they actually put an air dryer on there or not, but I'm gonna find out. And if they did, then they just did me a free air dryer. They cost me $3,000 for nothing. So that's my whole air system. If they did that, it is what it is. I didn't apply for credit for that $1,200. They give me a net 30. Nah, we're not finna go that route. But that's all I just wanted to shoot a video. Just let y'all know, man. Go get you a custom. Go to these shippers. Take a day and just go to some shippers. If y'all on the road, make a bunch of phone calls. You know, I just ran a load for a broker because I normally just go Dallas to Houston, back to Dallas. You know, every now and then I go somewhere else and come back to Dallas, but normally it's been Houston to Dallas and back and forth. And a broker was buying a bunch of trailers from the auction in Houston. I was power only, doing power only. Picked up a trailer, said you can load it, bring it back when you make your delivery back in Dallas, then just bring us back our trailer. Bring us our trailer. Cool. Went and picked their trailer from the auction, picked up me a load, you know, delivered, dropped them off their trailer. Broker came out and he realized I was from the area, asked me was I local, said, well, if I found something decent, I would be. And you know, we talked a little bit, let him know a little bit about my background, plus I've done a lot of LTL. You notice I got on my ABF hoodie today. I was with ABF for 15 years, so I did all LTL. And then, you know, that really did it for him, because he knew I had the experience, because there was an LTL carrier. They brokers, but they also shippers. They have their own warehouse. They do LTL freight. So he was in need of somebody else with some experience more than anything, somebody that can get the job done, because LTL it's a little different than just running loads down the highway, you know. So we worked a deal, boom, and they loving me. I take her business, and it is what it is. But get you a direct customer and dedicate to them, and they'll take care of you. You know, when they slow down, they'll find you something else. They might find you something else, because a lot of these shippers do have a brokerage. You know, they also have a brokerage, so they also get other freight, and they contract it out. So, you know, y'all enjoy y'all day. It's the winter time. I know it's slowing down in a lot of areas because of the weather. But you got the holidays, and yeah, peak season. Coyote Logistics didn't want to select me. I guess I bid it too high, but man, UPS need to take care of us. You know, companies like that can help keep the small carriers growing, but I guess they said nope. So y'all better learn how to say nope when the price is not what you need. Learn how to say no. If you ain't in a position to say no, you need to go get a regular job, go get a W-2, because you go tear the whole industry up. You know, I heard just tiptoeing. But enjoy the rest of y'all day.